Hey, look. It's like the game knew I was going to do Exegriff.
I'll gain more darkness with this.
Should I do Eris or Lucy? If I were to go max revenge mode, I should do Eris.
Eris. Looking good.
I have family favorite on, right? Yes, I do. Just should I do a good old trusty Zeus Eris? I think so. Maybe we can get the cluster rockets this time. There's a chance every time we take Exegriff, so eventually it'll be the time. 3 summons, extreme measures 3, forced overtime, heightened security, damage control, tight deadline. We could do 2 damage control with Exegriff. Pretty easily.
The pact is sealed.
Cluster bomb, okay, Triple bomb's very good too though, but I'd like to get cluster bomb right now because that's the first half of what we need for the cluster rockets.
All tuned up.
Oh, how I missed this weapon. Used to having more dashes. Because I just finished that one run in which I had a whole bunch of extra dashes. Get a reroll. Artemis, Zeus. That's because of the keepsake. And if we go down here, I think the keepsake will still stay active. So we're not missing a Zeus boon necessarily by going here.
I doubt you outmaneuver focus your time. Let's see if I'm still right.
Clean.
Miserable fools.
You busy, Zacharias? Thought maybe I could interest you in some of these old hunting tricks of mine.
Ooh, 2 epics. Cast, special. I wish I got support fire this early. What would I really want for the special? I like getting deflect on the special, but if I end up getting cluster rockets, I'd probably just want pure damage, which in this case, Deadly Flourish might be good for it. That's a good cast, though. But whenever I go Zeus Eris rail, majority of my damage is coming from my attack and special, and it's never really worth it going for a cast. So let's take this because it's epic. So that's the Zeus, which will activate the keepsake, or we'll use up the keepsake, I should say. It's actually kind of nice we got an extra reroll before getting the Zeus boon to make extra sure that we can get the attack.
If you can hear me, mighty Uncle Zeus, I wish to make to you this simple gift, and with it send my humble wish that someday you and Father settle all your differences and be at peace.
Ah, most splendid of an offering, young man. And while we've yet to even meet in person, I already feel as though the two of us are close. Why, closer than you must be even with your father.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, ha, ha, ha.
Go telling everybody I'm your real father, am I right?
Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Yeah, Dad. Oops, I meant, haha, Zeus. Zeus is so creepy.
Your Olympus nephew would take care support each other. Quite unlike how it must be there in your father's grim domain. No wonder you intend to leave.
Dang it. Why did that have to be heroic? Right after I got an epic special. Man, look at this. I'm going to have to re-roll for the attack. This hurts because it's offering me a heroic, a rare, and an epic.
What else we got?
Ooh, we get an epic attack anyway. Let's go.
The might of the heavens.
Do we want the re-roll? Probably. I tried to hit pause, but I must have pressed a different key by accident. Hope that wasn't a hotkey for something. Hotkey for end of stream. I'm pretty sure I disabled all hotkeys, though, precisely for that reason. The reroll. Is it too early for a shop? Wounds are going to be 150 at this point, right? Yeah. I don't have any convenience fee on, so I think it's 150. So either way, I would need more money. Taking a lot of damage compared to normal. I think I'm just playing recklessly since I want revenge on the game. We can get an Athena dash already. Was he invisible when I killed him? That was weird. I saw an HP bar, but I didn't see him, so I just started shooting.
I'm reminded none of this would have been possible without your aid, and so I must give thanks, even if through a meager offering.
I know there isn't much that you can do to show your gratitude at present, Zagreus, but I would ask that you save it for when your task is complete. You've more important matters to attend to now.
I just realized that when I said revenge run starts now at the start of the run, some people might think I mean revenge boons. No, for anyone that's just joining or something, I meant, previously, I had a run in which I died on the Hades fight because I ran out of time because I was doing a tank build, and so I'm getting revenge on the game is what I meant. Don't worry, officer, I just meant I'm getting revenge on the game, it's fine.
Cousin, in spite of all our differences, perseverance is a quality we...
Yes! Perfect. We already have a build. Okay, that's dumb. I just have to stay away from hands. Normally I wouldn't like doing that, but in this case, yeah. I hate buying stuff from pools in Tartarus. Still no support fire or pressure points. I might reroll for one of those. I feel like it's a decent chance. And I don't really need to save my rerolls for the Athena dash anymore. Hunter's Mark's pretty good, though.
I would like none of these.
Pressure points. Take Sisyphus. It's been a while since we've seen him, and I need to work towards the summon. The Boldy summon.
Welcome. Hey, Your Highness, anything the matter, or just passing through? Happy that we get to chat like this of late, of course.
Sisyphus, don't take this the wrong way, but why are you helping me? My father stuck you here for an eternity of torment, and even still you greet me with a smile time after time.
Come now, Prince Zed, that's just the way I am. Besides, you're not your father, thank the gods. You always seemed a decent lad to me. And if you're saying you want out of here, why, I suppose I can relate, is all.
Money.
Sure, here you go.
Thank you, mate.
I still don't know if gifting Boldy does anything. I'm just going to keep assuming it does.
Over there, Baldy.
Cool. Side in. I need to remember I have family favorite on, so I need to take as many different God's boons as possible, even if it's not necessarily one I want. Thought we did an Arabiscate already, did we not? I didn't know you could get 2 Arabiscates in the same... I might be mixing it up with another run, but I think I've done an Arabiscate already, and I thought you couldn't get more than 1 Arabiscate per area.
Uncle Poseidon. Whenever I encounter you, Uncle Poseidon, my spirits lift, and I feel there must not be anything that can stop me. I only wish we met sooner, though I'm grateful to have met you at all.
I thought I told your nephew not to make such offerings to me. I probably forgot. Or getting you mixed up, perhaps, for I have many other nephews, thanks to Zeus. Though between us, I don't like any one of them as much as you.
Teehee.
I'm told a number of the underwater denizens from my domain were captured fair and square through your surpassing skill using the rod of fishing, little Hades. They're yours. I've millions more.
I was worried that was a segue into him giving us his legendary boon. The fishing boon. Getting Ocean's Bounty this early could be good. What else would we want from Poseidon? The cast, maybe? If we get the cast, and we already have Zeus attack, maybe we could get a Sea Storm build going. But Ocean's Bounty this early is pretty good. Coinage, Palm, Heart. I don't know if we really need that Arabiscate. I don't know why I was so antsy there. I was thinking about the Arabiscate. I'm thinking, if I take the Arabiscate... Also, it's funny we missed the fish right after Poseidon gives us permission to catch the fish. I kind of want different brooms offered, so maybe taking this is worth it. So it can offer us a boon. Normally this would be bad to take this many Arabiscates, but I feel confident enough with Exegriff. $300, wow. That was worth it then. Well, we didn't get any boons offered, but we got 300 gold and we're going into a shop now so we can get a boon that way. Ooh, more Zeus. Yes, please. Lightning Rod, eh. What is that a duo with? Artemis? Epic Cast. Man, it's going to hurt re-rolling after being offered an Epic Cast, but... Even when we upgrade our lightning a bunch, the cast isn't really worth it when we have the lightning attack. On Eris Rail, at least. So let's just re-roll for Jolted, maybe.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Here's the fee. Hello, Fury.
What's going on with the music there? Doing the string. What was I stuck on? Cluster Bomb's pretty good when she makes the room this small.
Hope she won't be back anytime soon.
So we can go ahead and take Coin Purse right now.
Father,
Is Tartarus some sort
Although we have heightened security on, so taking the Athena keepsake to maybe get sure footing is tempting, but we don't really need to waste a keepsake for that.
let's see here.
Let me check this first in case we want Hourglass. That could be good for Hourglass. That could be good for Hourglass too. I think Hourglass might actually be better here. Plus we already have a good amount of money here anyway. Hourglass.
Okay,
Buy that. Buy that.
can wash away my boons.
I need to remember to try selling Ocean's Bounty once we get late into a run. Because the whole point of it is getting extra money, right? And so if you get it early enough, that's a big deal. But then near the end, keeping it isn't really going to let you get extra money, so it's always ideal to sell it near the end.
Closer to the surface. Thank you. Pop up here.
I would say the Hourglass is probably my favorite keepsake at this point. It's just so good. And kind of underappreciated, I think. More rerolls. Palm. Oh, Eurydice already. I think this is the earliest I've ever been offered Eurydice. And the lava is dealing tons of damage, and I almost died just from the lava right there. Wasting Dusa here, but it's worth it to not die. That summon circle, I thought that was going to be an enemy, but it was Dusa. Dusa, you almost killed me. Don't do that to me.
useless?
That was really bad.
Very nice.
That was catastrophically bad. I don't know how that happened. I was stepping on the lava, and heightened security lava hurts. I didn't mean to dash out that far.
You're always welcome here, Your Royal.
I'd actually rather upgrade stuff I already have, because I like what I have already. I just hope it doesn't hit the dash. I don't need my attack up... Oh, wait, my attack and my special are epic, so that won't really matter much. Up to 4. What other boons do I still want? Sure footing. Sure footing, upgraded rarity would be really good. I already have Jolted, but I still need the extra AoE on the lightning, so that being an extra rarity would be good too. I think I'll go with Nectar.
For you.
I know that's what I normally go with, so it's kind of weird
Ooh, that's good.
having to think about it for a while and then ending up going with what you normally go with anyway.
Till next time.
Okay, we were able to heal up a little bit going through those 2 doors, fortunately, with those Well of Charon items.
Reloading.
I almost stepped on the lava again. That was a short room.
It's you, boss. That's good. But you're standing still. That's bad. Let's get you up and moving about again, all right?
Extra dashes.
The goods.
Why is this seed giving me such good rarities? Better move speed. Or faster special. Better move speed's more important. Man, 50%. That's really significant, though. I just never know how much use I'll actually be able to... I never know if I'll be able to make use of this boon, because you have to dash right after you take damage. Normally, you don't really ever have to, like, react to it, though, because lots of times when you get hit, you were dashing anyway because you were trying to dash to avoid an attack, but you were just barely too late, and in that case, it does half damage. So that might be good to give us some kind of tankiness, but we already have Athena dash. I think I'd rather get the move speed, which can kind of make up for not having extra dashes. This is still at 7, so this will be kind of overkill. Lightning again. Yes, please. We have 500. Well, if we go to the store and there's no Zeus, I'll regret not taking this, so let's do it. Watch this. You can just bait yourself. You can just... All epic, what is going on? You can just, put your special on yourself and wait, and then as soon as he starts dropping on you, just dash out, and then it'll automatically release the special where you were aiming it. Man, I don't know if I should reroll when I'm getting all this epic stuff. Let's get the aid, because I'm going to be trying to upgrade... What is that sentence? I'm going to be trying to upgrade... I'll be trying to upgrade my lightning later anyway. So if I can get an epic call, that's great. The seed likes Artemis too, though. And I do have Jolted, which means the call is going to be doing Jolted. Ow! What did he even do? He just walked over and there was an explosion. When heightened security is on this high, sometimes it's literally just impossible to see what the enemies are doing. Just assume that they will hurt you if they get near you, because that's typically always true. Can't see where they are. Dang, more heroic. Ooh, support fire. Yes, please. Rare support fire. I forgot I have pressure points, too. Let's do this for the health. The RNG is crazy in this run. I don't think I swapped anything to change this.
Did you miss me, Zagreus?
I need to check that well
I heard you
once we're done here.
Another mess that needed cleaning up. You wretches never seem to learn.
They really don't.
There's a Chaos Gate here, too. I don't know if I'm going to take it, though, because I'm doing so well. And I don't have that much HP. It's probably just an unnecessary risk. Holy cow! Dang it! I didn't have enough dashes there. I can't believe I died in a Thanatos room. I better beat Than then. Yeah, I am by a lot. I can't believe I died in Asphodel. What even was putting in all the work on me?
Down more than I did. Outdid me once again there, huh? I have to admit, you're not as bad at all of this as I expected. First I found you, I was certain that you had no chance at all.
I seem to have this whole easy to underestimate thing about me based on a decent sum of my relationships. In any case, I always welcome your appearances out here. I know it's not been easy for you, Than.
That's fair as an assessment, I would say. But then again, it's never been an easy time for me. I know I have to do my job, but I don't have to keep on helping you like this.
What, you're telling me this is it? You're just going to leave me to my own devices then? I've proved myself to you, something like that?
No, you deadbeat, I'm telling you the opposite. Why do you think I keep on showing up? You may not really need me, Zagreus, but I will take these opportunities to help. I take it that's all right.
It is alright. Thanks, Dad.
Ooh, what's this? Wait, doesn't that mean we should be able to... Why is it opening up the romance tree before it gives us his summon? I think I saw a heart right before the arrow, so maybe we need to do that and then we get his summon. I did not think we were going to get the Thanatos summon before the Achilles summon or the Meg summon. I thought we were going to get one of those first. This is at 4, so I think this is worth now. And that. Wait, don't I still have Eurydice in effect? So I don't need to do that. I don't know if this stacks with Eurydice. Palm, store.
Off we go.
I literally can't even pinpoint what killed me. Like, I know the actual attack that finished me off, but I just mean, like, specifically my mistake. I was just getting hit too often, I guess. I really wish I had an extra dash instead of the increased movement speed from Hermes. Or Zeus, though. And they really want me to get Lightning Rod, don't they? I don't even have, like, a cast. High voltage, there we go. Nice.
I feel all tingly.
Upgrade Jolt. Well, should we upgrade Jolted before this? I think we should do that first. And I passed up that gold pot right there. Take me back.
How's the old neck holding up?
The old neck. Good old neck.
Let's reload.
That lava hurts. I don't understand how that still hits me when I'm dashing with deflect. Does deflect only work on ranged projectiles? If that's true, I feel like I should have known that already. There's a fishing spot right in here. Thought I died for a moment there. Kind of popped off at the end with calling in Dusa and the Zeus 8 at the same time. I will take my fish.
I need to get back.
That's a fight.
Crustacean. Let's see if we should keep Hourglass on. We already have enough money for that? Yes, please. I don't really know if we need to keep the Hourglass on. It would be nice to have the Hourglass on at the end of Elysium so we can buy something going into Temple of Styx and then switching to a different keepsake. But I haven't taken Coin Purse yet. So maybe I should do that now.
Onward then. Got it.
Please, hammer. I forgot that I started out wanting to get... Dang it, no hammer. I forgot that I started out wanting to get cluster rockets. It's still possible, though, because sometimes it's pretty frequent. Well, it's somewhat frequent that we get a hammer offered. If we don't get it offered here, it's somewhat frequent that we get a hammer offered at the next room. Hermes, give me those extra dashes this time. The only reason I was going to say the only reason I died was because I didn't have dashes. That may be a little disingenuous, but if I had dashes, I would not have died. I know that to be true, so please give me those dashes this time. Those chariots are so fast. I don't know how that one hit me. I hate these shield enemies.
Thank the gods.
Odd chance. I think I want to reroll.
Any other boons for me?
Dang it. Extra attack speed's nice, though.
Moving right along.
Money hammer. Yes, it's possible. And I'll take the money. I don't really... I mean, the health. I don't know if it's entirely efficient here, because I'm okay. I'm doing okay on health right now. It's not like I need it right now. Wow, that was fast. Okay, I guess that was worth it, because that took no time at all. Hammer. Cross your fingers for the rocket. We never got sure footing, did we? I need to be careful around these traps. Yes! We got the cluster rockets. The most OP build possible. At least it feels that way. It's super fun. So, my original suspicion before taking Rocket Bomb, because I've taken Rocket Bomb before, my original suspicion was that in taking Rocket Bomb, it would actually have some bad synergy with Aspect of Eris, because obviously with the Aspect of Eris, the goal is to shoot yourself with your special, so that way you get the buff, right? And with Rocket Bomb, I didn't know if you'd still be able to do that, because you won't be able to, like, have as much of a blast radius necessarily. I'm happy to say that so long as you dash in to be somewhat close to the enemy, when the Rocket Bomb makes contact, it has a big enough explosion that you can still pretty easily get your buff that you want. And even if there isn't an enemy nearby, you can just shoot a wall and get close enough, and you can get the buff that way as well, alternatively. Like that. I guess more Zeus. Although I should probably want more HP soon. That's actually extremely good. Storm Lightning's pretty good too, though. This still buffs my call. But having plus 20% bonus damage for everything is huge. I really like Storm Lightning, but I think I'll take Billowing Strength because this has a bit more use in boss fights. Because in boss fights, if it's just 1 or 2 enemies, the extra lightning bounces doesn't really mean much.
Good shot there, Zagreus. I guess you got me.
Oh, ouch, you got me.
Why don't you go take a shot at this?
Didn't have much choice.
Forgot I had missiles.
Here comes some wrath.
You have to play it completely differently. Still having to get used to it a bit. Also a little bit of health, but that's expected in these rooms.
Well then, all right. Let's call it even for the moment.
Hunter's Mark's pretty good. I have pressure points and support fire already, right? Yeah, okay. Hunter's Mark. Art, Athena. I kind of want Athena for the sure footing, but the Minotaur fight is something I want to avoid. And I need health anyway right now, so let's do this. I hope I don't regret passing up that potential sure footing. That's not where I meant to dash. My dashes have been so bad this run. Man, I wish I had an extra dash from Hermes. I just took 75 damage from that trap because I dashed the wrong way. I was trying to press F. I'm just missing the key. Get away from that! Yeah, I dashed away from one trap into another. Well, that wasn't that great. This will replenish our Death Defiances. I wish we didn't lose one there because I'd like to hit the shop.
But anyway,
we need to talk to him anyway for the summon, though.
Going to be this time, stranger. The Hydrolite. Maybe the kiss of Styx.
Maybe a little kissy of Styxy.
Sure you don't need any of this stuff, sir. I really appreciate it, but I don't want to take it for granted.
Oh come, this is Elysium. Taking such things for granted is the point. We gloried shades receive our stipend of the finest goods, so we can battle till we've had our fill. But I've already had my fill, I think.
You know, something I should have taken into account before coming in here. If I take Kiss of Styx Premium here, that will completely invalidate me having bought that one Kiss of Styx for 200 gold. Because whether I bought that or not, taking Kiss of Styx right now would refill all the Death Defiances, which means if I take this, I wasted the 200 gold. But it was kind of an assurance thing just in case Patroclus didn't show up. I already chose the door though, so I better take this.
Thank you.
Now go.
I have Poseidon already. I wish you could pause it and look at your boons instead of having to use real time or use in-game time for it. Is that family favorite? I was wondering. Dude, I hate these little chariots. These are such bad enemies for this gun. Normally, it's not that big of a deal. I guess I should just dash into them because I have the Athena dash, but the issue is that I don't have many extra dashes, so if I dash and I miss, I'm kind of caught out. Are those not the explosive ones? That one didn't seem like it exploded. Get me out! Why is this feeling so hairy? I think I might actually, well... I think I might do this for the health before the Theseus fight. Ocean's Bounty doesn't count towards this, right? Does Ocean's Bounty only count towards room rewards? Hydraulic Might isn't really going to be that helpful for the rest of Elysium, but it definitely helps in Styx. I'll go for this, though. Art, Palm, and I want more health. See, if you shoot something point blank with every one of these rockets, it's pretty much an insta-kill. Gems, no thanks. Money, Palm. Probably Palm. I have enough money right now. That still hit me. That archer. That wasn't too bad.
Good enough to eat.
This is pretty decent. That's also pretty decent too, I think, but it's really hard to tell if that's ever worth it. I think honestly the call might be better. What else would I want to upgrade? Maybe the attack again. Maybe jolted. Probably jolted, yeah. Billowing strength too. These aren't bad though. I don't know if I want to waste my one reroll. Let's just do the call. Chop, finally. Did my hydroite run out? Yeah, I have the jerky at least, still. Huge catch! We could take it and sell it, that's the strat. We could take it and sell it, which could be a nice strat, but taking sunken treasure to heal up before the... Well, no, we can just buy the health here. Let's take huge catch to sell. Take the little bit of health there. We should probably... Okay, so I want to sell huge catch, and I also want to try selling Ocean's Bounty here.
Few others in Elysium are so unwise to take up arms against Asterius and myself. I shall scour you from this place.
Might as well. I don't know why I've been neglecting to use Dusa in this fight. That was a very fast Asterius kill. Dusa, catch him! Cut him off! That was an extremely fast clear. I think that might be a personal record. Feels like it. Power of cluster rockets. Can't wait for the Hades fight now. Heal up. Ooh. That would have been really nice entering here with the hourglass to get another jerky. If we had the hourglass right now, getting this jerky here could potentially go into the Hades fight. Which makes it really tempting to grab the... That makes it really tempting to grab the hourglass right now, honestly. I know I'm going to beat Hades just fine. With or without a defensive keepsake. So I'm very tempted to take the hourglass right now just to see how incredibly fast I can kill Hades. This 30% attack's pretty big buff. It is kind of a gamble, though, because if I take the hourglass right now and take this Cyclops jerky, there's a chance I won't be able to take it into the Hades fight, depending on when I get the Satyr sack, but there are other wells of Charon that show up in Temple of Styx that I could use to refresh it. First, let's see if I can sell huge cat for 20 gold.
There goes that one.
Nice. We're doing just fine on money. Wait, I've used the hourglass already? Dang it, I forgot I did. Well, I guess that makes the decision easy, at least. I think Tooth would probably be the smarter decision. Like I said, I'm starting to think Tooth is better against Hades on higher heat than the Acorn, just because there are a bunch of little enemies that could hit you and waste the Acorn shield. But I don't think there's really a chance of me using... There's not a high chance of me using a Death Defiance anyway, so I'm thinking I'd rather just get a shield so I don't have to, So I don't really have to, take damage, potentially. I feel like Myrmidon Bracer might actually be kind of decent, too, considering cluster rockets bait you into just dashing up close and shooting them point blank a lot, and sometimes that gets you into an attack, gets you into trouble. But... let's just go with the trusty acorn. Broken Spear Point sounds pretty good against Hades too, but it's basically that one Athena boon. For 1 second. I wonder how much... when it says impervious to damage for 1 second, 1 second's green, which means that gets scaled when you rank it up. I wonder how... long you can get that. I wonder how much that upgrades when you rank it up. If it upgrades by like a whole second, like 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, that's huge. I doubt it's that much. This is mostly for something like dot damage over time, like Hades lasers or poison. This could be good against poison. I think I'll try this out. This will be the first time I'm using it, I think. I still want to buy this, though.
Should come in useful.
That's cheap, so I'll take that, too.
That was Elysium. And check.
Cluster rockets are so fun in sticks because the rooms are so small. Whoa, what's this? A fishing point without huge catch? Are you telling me that there's no reason to take it? I'm actually going to buy the Hermes right now because I want the extra dashes still. Dang it. You know what? I have one reroll. I'm really tempted to use it here to get the extra dash, but that rare dodge chance seems a little tempting, but whenever I buy the dodge boons, they never come in handy when I need them to. Special being faster, not necessary for the rockets. After using call, gain dodge chance and move speed for 10 seconds. Wow. That could synergize really well with... what's it called? Billowing Strength. My dream build is to get Smoldering Air with Billowing Strength and Second Wind. You're just going to constantly have those buffs. That will be seriously OP, but that would be kind of hard to get all those things together without getting lucky. Dodge chance and move speed. If I re-roll for the extra dash, what else could Hermes be giving me right now? I don't need anything related to a bloodstone. Don't need side hustle. Don't need quick recovery. That could be okay. So all of his legendary boons are related to casts. It's kind of weird. It could also give us hyper sprint. Actually, the chances of this giving us hyper sprint or an extra dash, I think, is actually decent. You know, this is very, very tempting, but I think we're just fine on offense. I think we need something for survivability.
I'd like to see more options.
Look at that, hyper sprint. And it's epic. What does it being epic scale? The sprint duration? Okay, so that's okay to have that instead of the extra dash. I prefer the extra dash, but that's pretty good too. Let's upgrade the Jolted. Okay, Athena, we can get sure footing, which will help against the urns in the Hades fight. I'll get the Palm. No, I'll get... do I want Poseidon? I think the Palm's more important. I'll get the Palm first and then Athena, just in case we die along the way. I can potentially get an Athena boon, which restores a Death Defiance. See what I mean? You shoot the rockets in these rooms and there are just explosions everywhere. Definitely one of my favorite builds. See, I've tried this before, but it was in a really low heat run because I was just trying to casually farm some stuff, and I happened to get the 2 hammer boons necessary for cluster rockets because I was just testing it out, and then I found out it was amazing, but it felt pretty wasted on a low heat run, right? So I've been trying to get it again. I'm stuck on that corner. Whoa. Support fire, finish it off. This is so fun. Special. Yeah, let's buff the special because the rockets are doing a lot of damage. The jolt is a pretty significant buff too, though. I think I'll do the special.
Zesty.
None of these are really that helpful.
Heading back. Need to keep
Do we want the Artemis thing? Deal even more damage to armor. Crits deal more damage. Now the Athena for potentially sure footing. The rockets instantly broke every single pot in the room. Oh man, I was going so fast I missed that pot. Husak, wow, nice. We still have 7 minutes, 50 seconds left. Look at how big of a difference that is compared to the last run, doing tank builds. Man, they keep giving us bad heroic stuff. Death Defiance makes you impervious longer. Even without that replenishing anything, I think that would definitely be decent. I don't really care too much about Exposed, because what would I even be deflecting against Hades? I'm gonna start from behind. Yeah, that's not really worth it.
I'm rich.
Do we have enough money for anything? 270. Dang it, if I got that one pot, maybe I would have enough. How much do the pots give you? 15? If it's just 15, then I guess not, so who cares? Kind of tempted to do another room, honestly, because we have so much time left, and if I go and kill Hades real fast, I'm going to immediately start missing this build, so I kind of want it to last a bit longer. But I kind of also want to see how quickly I can do it.
Cerberus moves for no one, but for Satan,
The whole run, I mean.
can make an exception.
If I was on 32 heat, this build would definitely be working out too. Like, whenever I get a build this great, I wish I had made the heat higher. But that's always the case. Even when I did that 32 heat run, when I finished it, the thing is, if you get a good enough build to go through 32 heat, you feel as if that build would also be good enough for even higher heat. It's going to be weird with no acorn. Wow. I'm taking so much damage here because I'm just going super offense. Nice. I was moving so fast it was kind of hard to control. That was so fast.
Tell no one at the house. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Let's do this again.
We still had so much time left, too. Okay, so definitely let's take a screenshot of... Well, we got Cluster Bomb first. We got Cluster Bomb at the beginning, and then we got Rocket Bomb in Elysium. Cluster Bomb, Rocket Bomb, amazing. Also, just even without that, it would have been a decent Lightning build, because we had Lightning Strike with Jolted and High Voltage, all that stuff. Actually, though, I want to point out Zeus's Aid and Billowing Strength. Billowing Strength is huge, and so that's bonus damage to everything. So if we pop the call, that's giving us bonus damage on the rocket bombs and stuff too, which is already doing so much damage. Oh yeah, look, it is a new record. See, that's why I decided to not do... I was really tempted to go into more rooms because I wanted to play around with this build longer, but I realized that this is potentially record time, personal record time, so I wanted to see if I could do it, which I did. Very nice. This Hermes boon that lets you run really fast right after a dash, it feels so hard to control because you're so used to moving at one speed and then you're having to be used to moving at a faster speed. That's why I was kind of losing control for a moment. I'd rather just have the extra dashes, but that's still fine. Still pretty good.
Prince Zagreus proceeded onward toward a certain doom, entirely too graphic to describe.
Too graphic to imagine.